Looking good, looking good. Alright, I think we got it. Just gonna be playing some cash tonight. Haven't played hand yet.
He might be on his way. I might have made a...
Still pretty pretty tired. Haven't really caught up on sleep yet. But feel okay. I'm just trying to fix a few things with the stream. Just give me 1 minute. Dun, 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 dun.
I'm a Zenyatta main, but don't have the game no more. I just have 16 rounds total in competitive and Overwatch. So
Gimme. Give me more tables.
I'm considering going into competitive sometime, but I'm also like, meh. Is it worth my time?
Give me more.
Because I don't exactly have anybody to go in there with, like a whole group or anything like that.
Okay, excuse me. That's my seat.
Play with this is cross, we're on cross.
Thank you, dick.
Bitch.
Out of my seat.
Bitch!
I think we could bet the smaller bet here. We just do it like a 12 cent. It's a very, very small bet. It's just a tickle. It's just like a little. Okay, and the turn will come off. Should be pretty good. We can load up a here. Should be okay. Probably gonna have to bet a 3 time. But it's okay. Sometime it go right down. Unless it's a player put on a trap. He put on a trap. Ace on the river, not really bad card or good card. He should not have an ace. He should have a lot of draw. That's a look a little blocker. Could be value, but I think we just core. Wow, he actually had an ace. So he is what we call in Italy a pussy. He the big pussy and stupid too because he gonna go broke when I don't have a second pair. But look like a bad bluff spot, but he is schmuck. I think we just call. 2 pair. This is the opener, so he could absolutely have ace king, ace jack. He bets again. I definitely think we call. We kind of hope he has ace queen. I think we check now. Yep.
I guess comp is
take
not
it.
meant to enjoy, but it gives you a challenge and it gives you. Oh my god, did I just rub my eye and I have mascara on? I'm fucking dumb. Oh my god. Anyway, it just gives you something like, you know, like a challenge. It gives you something to work towards. I haven't played a game that I felt like the need to work towards in a long fucking time.
It's a good little bluff spot. Especially since that player tends to just bet for no reason. So. You know.
Rat on the street, thank you for the follow. I know it's a lot sweatier, but like, it's more challenging.
Wow. Aces over set, over set.
I played League, but honestly, not me listening to Celine Dion while I play Overwatch. Okay, I played League, but it's not my cup of tea. I'm not into it, honestly. I just am not inspired by games these days. Gotta be honest. So I'm trying to find my way again. Even right now, I just feel so nonchalant. Because I know, like, I do good on it. Like, the best I can.
Hey, it looks like the stream's working. Nice. Alright, I think we got it. I think we can bet here. Just bet small. Ooh, I got a set. Didn't flop a set yesterday. I must have had 50 fucking pairs that I flopped. Didn't flop a set. Today I flop a set, first pair. Alright, well this guy's going to go apeshit if he has anything. Pretty tired. Haven't really caught up on sleep yet. There's literally no reason to raise. Feel okay. I'm just trying to fix a few things with the stream. Just give me 1 minute. Why keep betting? It's compulsive. Like, he didn't have anything. Like, it's just utterly compulsive. It's sad when you see somebody with a gambling problem. Especially when they think they're playing poker.
Hey.
I don't believe poker is gambling if you play it correctly, if you play it skillfully. It's absolutely gambling if you don't know what the fuck you're doing. If you rely on the cards to win you money. Which, in his defense, this guy isn't completely. Like, he is betting, giving himself a chance to win, but...
Give me more.
Growing up in Florida, I just saw way too many of these guys. Okay, excuse me. That's my seat. Thank you, dick. Out of my seat.
Bitch!
I think we could bet the smaller bet here. We just do it like a 12 cent. It's a very,
it's
very small
mine.
bet. It's just a pickle. It's just...
Sorry, my desktop audio is on. I didn't realize. What's beeping? Oh, I'm hearing back the audio in the headphones. I didn't realize I had my desktop audio playing back so you guys could hear it. So I'm sorry, I fixed it. So you're actually hearing what I'm hearing for the first, like, 2 minutes, or I guess 5 or 4 minutes because of the delay. You're hearing what I'm hearing in my headphones, which is pretty chaotic. I'm hearing my voice, the replay, the dings from here. And I'm also hearing the stream that I'm watching on the side. Great streamer, Gothica. Got 2 more tables we can get on. Fairly happy with that. That looks alright. I like that balance going up. I'm hearing this horrible audio that's fucked. Well, because it's 3-1. Ah. Oh, that was easy. I love how the Kings just decide to go broke anyway. Oh, now the audio is fixed. Now I don't hear myself echoing on echo. Mm-hmm. It's a fairly good flop. Oh, that's a great card. Just can't wait to catch me. I'm just really trying to catch me. Oh, there's my table. Nah. I mean, there's just no reason to bet here. We have the minimum bluff catcher. I would call second pair minimum bluff catcher. Maybe top pair is minimum. Up. Hey. Thanks for coming out, guys. Really appreciate it. Foldy, foldy. We could check that. So the open ender is kind of meh. These players are both very shallow. I think if it checks to me, we're just going to go with a half pot. I'm definitely never folding. I mean, I'm expecting this all day. I mean, he's not supposed to fold. But, funny. Always get lucky. check this, which I think is fine. I'm just going to check the river. You should have a lot of 2 pairs and straights, so we might be able to get in a check raise. We bet the full pot, which can be a bigger flush, but it's usually a straight. Straight? Queen 10 straight. Yep. Key to that one was acting quickly. But can't lead out, right? Because if I lead out, I'm never getting raised. Right? So this is one of the rare occasions where I will check raise river. Because it made the pot bigger. And I'm just betting half pot, kind of trying to look automatic. There's a lot of draws out there. That's one of them. I'm going to go ahead and check. Definitely calling. Check again. There's another draw. Don't know if I'm paying the river yet. You can have it, sir. If you'd bet bigger than that or smaller than that, I would have folded, but you can absolutely have that one. Just got to realize you beat. I mean, I probably could have bet the turn and had a more definitive answer, but I think it's fine. I'm going to make a border outline, because see this black space over here? That's actually off my screen. Which is kind of frustrating. I'm just going to call the ace-10. I could definitely 3-bet this because it's suited, but I think I'm more likely to 3-bet it if it's offsuit. It's okay. Check there. Okay. This player takes this long and then checks. I'm definitely betting. There's still a player behind me that's a problem, but I think we definitely bet. And we bet somewhere in the protection neighborhood. About 2/3 pot. This is really my biggest problem. Yep. Because of his short stack, he's the most likely guy to have big cards. That jack will slow down some action. Yeah, we'll check. We still beat if he has a queen. He has a queen. Just a bad run out. Queen's not great for me on this one. But he's betting super small, so I think we just check call down. Not super small, but he's betting half pot, which can just be nothing. Or like a pair of jacks or tens. Nah, pair of nines. 4-5, you actually had the board? That's funny. Interesting. I mean, limping in the cutoff is kind of weird. I was kind of half expecting a limp raise. Okay. Uh-oh. No. We're just gonna think I'm going to check the river. I kind of forgot the action here. I don't think anybody bet. So I guess checking is fine. I mean, unless somebody has a 10, I don't think I'm getting called, so... Nah, deuce 6 and 4-4. It's kind of funny. Alright, play a little suited connector. I think we can bet here. I don't have to bet too crazy. I think right around 60%. This is my real problem. Because the other player will let me know if I'm beat right now. Second pair, not bad. Yeah, why not? Might actually have the winner here. It's not too far-fetched. I mean, even though it's a four-way pot, it's actually not too far gone. I mean, I don't know if anybody bets a 10 here ever, but a full pot bet from this guy, I think we're looking at that straight again. Which really should be betting a turn, because when somebody else has a jack, you want them to draw when they're drawing dead. So if you have the king jack or something like that, or the jack 8, that's not bad. Hurry up, bro. Super small bet, standard. I think we just call. Check. It's close. He could definitely have a better ace. He can also have some sets. I mean, he is the original raiser. He bet small on the flop, bigger on the turn. I was kind of expecting a river bet, but I don't know if I can really fold that one. I'll go ahead and bet this. King, king. Took 2 shots with king, king, huh? I mean, he had the flush draw, so that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and bet small again here. Player snap calls. I'm going to check it back. He could have a busted flush draw or a busted straight draw. I mean, that's a great way to kill your action. It's also a great way to catch a guy in a bluff. I'm not 100% sure, but considering who that player is, I kind of have a mental note in my head. I'm more inclined to believe that a fast pot bet is 2 pair or better. So we're going to be checking a lot of rivers to him and busting him later. Keep an eye on my buddy over here. That's my friend. That's my friend over there. Keep an eye on him. Pretty good flop. I don't love this, but I'm going to do it. Alright, we're just playing for this much. It's fine. If he has a king, it's whatever. Alright, there's a 4. Hold me, baby. Hey! Put more on the table. Put more on the table. You have to put more on the table. So you're not a threat. I was willing to go with you because I should have 12 outs, right? 12 outs twice, 24%. Your stack's too small. You could be full of shit. Put more on the table. If he had a full stack, I honestly was considering folding till I saw how much he had. I think we can raise. Only because I don't want this guy hanging around with just everything. Of course, he immediately calls. It's a pretty good flop. Get out of the way. I want you out of the way. This is the guy I want right here. I'm going to play this with the same betting pattern as I did the last one. A little under half. I'm going to check the river and let him blast off. Oh, he didn't do it. So, Queen 10. Ace Queen. Wow. Wow. What a wuss. Should have raised me, man. How come you didn't raise the flop? It's a weird situation because he doesn't re-raise pre-flop. It's weird. With no re-raise pre-flop, it's very hard to put him on anything. He could definitely have a suited 3. But once he calls the turn, I guess I should just bet all rivers. But kind of hard to get called there, and I'm honestly expecting him to bluff or bet a queen there. It's kind of a free bluff if you have Queen 10. There's my buddy again. Here's my buddy. Come on, buddy. Hey, what's up, Sarkaran? Or Sykaran? How you doing? Is that my buddy again? Is my buddy still in there? It's my friend. See, this is my friend over here. See? He gives me so much money. He's such a friend of mine. I don't mind this. Ugh. That 9 is ridiculous. Yeah, I think I have to call. I mean, this guy's an idiot. He just checks back. I love it. It's funny because I was saying he's an idiot because I'm just like waiting to snap him. Like, I'm never folding to him on that bluff river. Normally that's like an auto fold. But never on that bluff river. Check, check. Small bet. Let's go ahead and get ISO'd here. Come on, buddy. Wow, what a great play with aces or ace-king. You won 80 cents. So this is where having the short stack kind of helps you. I mean, if he has anything there, he's getting it in with me. The short stack helps him because I'm checking the ace. Or he's never betting the ace, but I'm paying off. But it's just so short.
Ashley will be here in a minute,
Huh?
Ashley will be here in a minute.
Okay. Thank you, babe. Ugh, not bad. King high is pretty good showdown. But I'm just going to check it. Ace king! Fuck is wrong with you? Oh, my buddy left. Where'd my buddy go? You can say that in chat, Whisper Guy. No, that's fine. Yeah, man. The episode's been posted on YouTube. Yeah, I cut the final table out, and so yeah, that win from the other night is posted already. It's just the date. So it's, what is it? 1/25/2022 final table. Where I won the bounty tournament 2 days ago. Yeah, it's posted. Yeah, go check out the YouTube. But you can say that in chat, man. I mean, you're giving a link to my YouTube, so that's allowed. But good to see you, man. I know you don't like to talk much in chat, but, you know, it's whatever. I think we can bet here. King in the river. I'm going to check. I don't know how often we'll be here unless it's like a set. But maybe a flush draw got paid on the turn. Yeah, flush draw on the turn. With a gut shot. Look at that. No raise. You raise that one, I probably have to give it up, bro. No, I'm going to fold that one. No free flops. Not when I have a good hand. Ooh. Brutal. How much did he get? Did he get it all? Yeah, he did. Good for him. Mm-hmm. This board's not usually too great for my range. This player leading out, I'm just going to let him have it. I think he's at that frustration point where he doesn't want to get drawn out on. So we're going to let him have it. If I had a good jack, like Queen Jack or something, I'd probably stick around and probably raise with King Jack. I wanted to play tournaments today, but I was just way too tired. Like, it's just one of those things. I didn't really sleep well yesterday. I was kind of playing catch up, and I slept good today, but not long enough. So I was kind of behind. So I went to the gym because I couldn't decide what to do, which usually means I'm just tired, like if I'm indecisive or whatever. So I went to the gym, walked for a while. Really? Wow, you actually had aces. I'm shocked. Can I have a jack? I'd like a jack, please. So this is the problem with the, again, that short stack. Once I decide to 3-bet, I can't fold because he can just always have ace-king or something. I think we just bet there. That's kind of goofy. It's kind of whatever. I'm just going to keep betting for value here. Check. Check. Made a flush. Fold. Check. Fold. Oh, I gotta open up the lobby. That's why that's not updating. God damn it. I mean, it's just stupid. It's a pot-sized bet. Okay. Spade's not bad. I mean, you kind of have to have specifically ace-queen to really fuck me here. So... You never bet enough, sir. If you really thought I was in the flush draw, you should have kept betting. Wow, you had kings? I'll bet I could have gotten paid. I might have. That one might have been a mistake. I'll fix the balance window in just a sec, guys. I'm going to go ahead and bet this. I check. Tens? Oh, come on, man. Why is this thing fucking up? Come on. Oh, I'm hitting the goddamn Windows button. That's why. I'm supposed to be hitting the Alt key. I'm not good. Hey, congrats again on that tourney win. 150 buy-ins is a huge score. Yeah, it's nice, man. That's especially, you know, bounty tournaments. Like, winning the thing is just so important. So, yeah, I liked all the decisions I made. Thank you so much, my man Chloroform. Much appreciated. It was definitely a nice victory. And I believe that final table was pretty well controlled. I don't think I took too many unnecessary risks. There was one hand that I bluffed that I would take back if I could, because it kind of crippled me. But it was against the same player that I went heads up against, which kind of set the tone for heads up. So, and that was when we were like 6-handed or something like that. I bluffed all in on a river, and it should have worked, but the fucker made 2 pair on the river on me. Like, and he still almost folded. So, I stand by it. I stand by the move. But thank you so much, my man. Yeah, it was a big score. It's funny, when I started streaming again in September, late September is when I came back, I decided, you know what, I'm going to start my ACR account with exactly $1,000. And, you know, I would redeposit if I needed to or whatever, you know, or withdraw when I needed to, whatever. And I've just been running so ungodly bad that it's like I kind of didn't want to redeposit. One, because I don't have that much to really throw at it, even though I probably should have. So I was kind of hampering myself by just, you know, aggressive bankroll management where I was lowering my average buy-in and, you know, and volume in order to stay in the game without having to redeposit. When I started 2 days ago, I had $150.33 in the account, and I was like, well, I'm going to play today and then redeposit tomorrow. And then at the end of the day, after winning that tournament, I ended up having $1,000.14. So it was a pretty nice turnaround. Yeah, chloroform. New stuff on stream, man. You'll see that the chat comes up just above the balance window, and the emotes go across the screen. There's also some sounds you guys can play for points, and the points are good. So if you look in the bottom left of your chat box, you'll see the midichlorians thing. Those are your channel points. You can now use those for some stuff. Playing sounds, having fun, doing things like that. But yeah, when you win a tournament, you know, it's usually about 100 plus buy-ins when you play the micros like I do, so it's nice. Even up to mid stakes, it's like 100 plus buy-ins. It isn't until you get into like the $200 buy-in tournaments that have like a 10K guarantee, you know. But even then, it's worth 1,000, you know, or what is it? 10K on 200, it would be worth like probably worth like 1,500, maybe no, probably like 1,800 to 2,000. So, you know, it's a much different thing. You get big come-ups when you play smaller buy-ins. I'm going to check this. I'm going to go ahead and bet this. Super small bet. This ace can be a problem. This should be a blocker thing. Like, I can probably raise him off of it, but you know what? I'd rather set this up for later, so I'm actually going to fold this one. Wasn't expecting to win with those sixes. Or just right there. Is usually pretty good for the razor's range here, unless I'm up against a set. This might be one of those ones where you just got to bet twice. I'm just going to go ahead and bet small. Really? I'm going to take one off here when he leads the full pot. This player leading into me, I'm going to go ahead and raise. I'm going to raise this one. I'm going to raise that one. I'm going to raise all of them. Why are you still jamming? Yeah, I just had to bet this one twice. Okay. Okay. Hold. Nice. Really? Wow. So this player's in the blind. He could absolutely have something that beats me here, or he could just have the heart draw. I'm just going to call and see what the turn brings. I kind of expect him to be all in. How long has he been here? A while. Set of fours. Well, I just needed my hearts to be live, and they were. That's fine. I don't mind it. It's honestly okay. I'm not supposed to fold there. 11 outs. On the flop, it's 44%, so I should probably have gotten it in there, but I felt like there's a small chance he just has the ace of hearts, so I want him to continue just betting the ace of hearts, so just calling is fine because he's going to jam all turns in that case. Oh, what I was trying to explain is smaller buy-ins with bigger fields. New nails, love the gray. It's actually hilarious. This we didn't paint these. We were both very tired when Courtney was doing them, and we kind of realized it like after we got my old nails off. So this is just the gray acrylic that she got in a mystery box around Christmas of last year. So and she just uses it on mine because a lot of people don't want the gray powder, although it's become very popular. So she just uses it on me because it's like whatever. But yeah, there's no paint on here. It's just like this gunmetal gray acrylic. And it's been like a week, so probably just going to wait until next week when we do them again and then put on some color. Really interesting marble design she's got. But thank you very much. I actually like them too. I'm kind of enjoying just having the gray. I'm getting a lot of compliments on them. I need a nails emote. Kind of interesting little... Well, I mean, that was one beat. What am I going to do? Betting small. This is another one where he's only got 41 blinds. If he wants to get it in, we probably do. Jack on the turn isn't awesome because all Jack 10s are calling. We're just going to go ahead and bet again. Still not sure if I can fold. I'm kind of just dodging the heart. That's annoying. So he can definitely have... What is this? All right, enjoy. He can definitely have an ace. Like he could have had the ace of hearts and been chasing here. He could have also had the king, queen of hearts and backdoored into it. I don't know how often he has spades, honestly, unless he has like a suited 10 of spades. I'm just going to let it go. It's fine. He won very little. I think he won like $1.20. Three bet from a player I'm very well versed on. I don't mind calling in position. Ow. I got third place in a 110 or $1.10 bounty. 110 cent bounty. $1.10 bounty series tournament years ago for $130, which ended up being more than what second place got. Yeah, the bounties really matter. Knocked out 5 people opposing final prior to getting knocked out myself. Yeah, that was the thing. On the final table, I was trying to explain to people how your equity goes. Oh, that's unfortunate. I didn't see the pocket. I didn't see the 5s on board. How the equity goes with bounties and shit. So I think I prefer regular tournaments for that reason. Yeah, I prefer regular tournaments too. Honestly, the reason why I jumped into that one is because it's a nice medium buy-in for my stake. You know, I try to keep my average buy-in level somewhere between $5 and $8 at this point, which means I'll buy into stuff as high as $20 and as low as $3. You know. So $6.60 entry right in the middle. My average buy-in for that day was $6.24, so pretty good. Only had 10 entries, which is nice. Didn't really bust a bunch of shit. And I like that tournament, and I have been studying and reading. Interestingly enough, reading, not even watching videos, but reading articles about bounty tournaments and how certain situations cause different inflection points based on the person's bounty. And I kind of have been reading that for like the last month. I've read like 3 or 4 articles on it. And I was just trying to do anything to get me excited about playing tournaments, right? Because I took 6 weeks off of tournaments. And I told you guys, when I came back to tournaments, I really wanted to make sure that I was excited about playing tournaments. 5 minutes into yesterday, I was like, oh, this is the best. Like 5 minutes into yesterday, I was absolutely just loving my life playing tournaments. So it was obviously great to take that break. I don't mind floating here. So playing that tournament was a lot of fun, and I felt like I was really dialed in because of those articles. It was really nice. All right, I think we can bet here reasonably. Okay, you don't have enough, bro. So we'll just click it back to you. I meant to raise more, but whatever. Pocket tens, let's raise. Hey, there's an ace. Oh, hold. He got a 10 on the river. I'm going to check this one. Check that one. Huh. I wasn't expecting to have Jack 10 come up there. Interesting. Fold, fold. I fucked this one up. I should have kept betting. I kind of lost it. Yeah, I like regular tournaments too, but you kind of got to fight with what you got, So I wanted to have like 4 tournaments going, and it fit in the schedule just right. It was actually the first. It was my flagship, so it was the first tournament that I entered right on time. Every other tournament I entered was a slightly late entry. Hey, I win. It was 7 tray. So yeah, it was a good time. That heads up match was really fun. I went back and watched it myself because I'm a fucking obsessed maniac, and I really I watched it without sound, and I really put on a clinic on that guy. I feel like, I mean, he really hurt himself by raising as big as he did for so long. Like, he really screwed himself. Just going to call Spectrafacts here. I could 3-bet, but whatever. I think we go ahead and bet. King of the turn's kind of bad. I'm just going to check. Ace Jack. He just nuts the gut shot and just checks because he's a fucking loser. Definitely should have bet twice, but that one's kind of hard to figure. Come on, do it. Yeah, you're paying off, aren't you? What you got? Did you actually have 2 pair? Or a set? Did you overtrap that set again? 10-7, 2 pair. Raise me on the turn with a shitty top pair, no kicker. I love it when guys beat you with one hand where he flopped a set versus my fucking overpair with flush draw. And now what? You think I'm just some fool? Really? When the small blind check raises like that, I'm getting out of the way, especially with all these calls behind. Like, these queens are just worthless. Like, yeah, he's just always got 2 pair there. I bet half pot into 4 players, man. That's an easy one to get away from queens. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, man, a lot of people here. I really appreciate you guys for coming out, man. Yeah, I have to take forced breaks from tournaments when the uni workload gets pretty big. I'm always super excited to get back after finishing exams. Yeah, that's the thing, too, man. Having something like that in your life, like, you know, you're in university. We call it college here in the United States, which is stupid. But, ooh, look at that flop. Having those force breaks is great because it kind of gets your zeal going. And for me, like, I used to be the guy who would have problems taking a break and coming back because I feel like a lot of players in this table think I'm full of shit. So I'm just going to bet the nuts. I'm going to try to make it look like a blocker bet. See if I can get raised. Look at that 10 on the river. Well, that was easy. I goaded him. Nice when somebody raises into you with the nuts. That's how you get paid there, by the way. That small bet. That goading bet. I think we can call that. It is the small blind, so you can have a lot of sevens, but you can also have a lot of draws. Okay, Spectrafacts. Check. Really? Wow. This guy has raised me a bunch. I meant to fold that one. What did you have? Pocket threes? Holy Christ. I'm getting timed out. I'm so shocked by that. Take one card off. Wow, that's not bad at all. Do I want to raise here? No, I think I want to call. Yeah, I'll let you have it. Super small bets. Make the nuts on the river. I'm going to make it look like Bluffy. Can't always have a flush, right? Yeah, I can. Ooh, he's got the 7-8 flush. Wow, I had him nutted. I probably could have gotten it all there. Speaking of flushes, so 12 outs, probably. Third player in the pot, so I just like to call. That 9 on the turn kind of sucks. I guess he only had $4 left. Super small bet, we'll call. Probably just going to check fold. I mean, there's some instances where he doesn't do that, and we can actually do something. I'm going to check. Oh, the thing I was saying was that I was typically the guy who, like, if I took a break off, I would end up playing too many hands and shit. Which I think is the common for people, but I think if you focus on just playing well, you'll do better for taking breaks. I didn't plan a break. I just was like, I don't want to play tournaments for a while. So I just ended up taking a break that ended up being like just over 6.5 weeks. And to the point where people were like, do you play tournaments anymore? And it's like, you know, you kind of got to play. Years ago, I was running bad, playing live, And my mother was like, very sweet woman. She's an artist. She has become very skilled in various forms of art, pottery and painting and sewing and different things like that. So she's a very expressive person. And she gave me some advice that I still think about today, which is she's like, because she knew I was paying my bills playing poker. And she was like, I was telling her about this, and I was like, I got unlucky, and then I was a little tilted, and blah, blah, blah. And she, in a very sweet Mother Goose kind of way, went, how many days have you been playing in a row? And I was like, I think it's like 8 or 9 days I've played, in a row or whatever like that. And she goes, well, I know time off isn't something that people want to hear about, but think of it this way. She's like, she was trying to learn an impressionist style of painting. And she had been working on it for a really long time. And then one day she woke up and she's like, I don't want to do it anymore. Like, that was the thought in her head. So she says when she feels like that of something that she was working super hard on, she realizes that she needs to step back and take a break. So she would practice a different form of art. She's like, at that point, I would sit there and I would just go into my studio and I would turn my back on the thing I've been working on for a long time. She's told me she actually once turned the canvas around so she couldn't see it, so she couldn't even think about it. And then she just started, doing other stuff. And she made some really great stuff. She actually mentioned to me what she made, and it was really impressive in that moment. And she's like, you have to be... She's like, anytime you do something that's creative, which she always believed poker is a creative exploit, you need to be inspired to do it. So she's like, is there other kinds of poker you can play? And I was like, well, yeah, there's different cash games. I can go to different casinos. I can play tournaments. I can do whatever like that. I can play online. And she goes, why don't you stay home tomorrow and play online? And I was like, okay. And I just did that. And I went on a huge run online. And then when I went back to playing live, I was just crushing. And she's right. And so ever since then, I kind of look for inspiration as to what to play. Like if I wake up in the morning and I know I don't have 8 or 9 hours in me, then I'm like, I'm not going to play tournaments, because that's where all the money's made, is after you're in the tournament for 7 hours. You're getting down to the final table. That's when you have to be sharp. And then I'll be like, okay, so cash games, and then if it's yeah, but no, I'll be like, sit and goes. And then it's like, okay, yeah, maybe this some sit and goes would be fun. You know what I'm saying? Or eventually you can come to the realization that today's just not a poker day, And it just can't seem like a job. Once it seems like a job, it's like, it's just stupid. Really? What the fuck is this? It's so stupid. I think the breaks are good. I still try to improve my game, but without being so impendent on straightaway with progress slow. Yeah. No, exactly. And here's the thing. I'll take breaks. I'll take days off. And I'll have some days off where I'm like, ooh, I really want to study today. You know what I'm saying? So I'll get on the training site, or I'll read something, or whatever. This is an interesting one. I actually like the 3-bet here. I know Spectrafax is super aggressive, so I don't mind calling him off if he wants to jam. I really just don't want to go to a flop out of position, having just called, so... And I think this is one where if we hit the ace, we can check and get, bust somebody. All right, well, he's all in. I mean, obviously there's a chance he has aces or kings, but he can also have queens, jacks, aces. That's fine. Can't win. Sucks to run into that. If it was any other player, I wouldn't have 3-bet it, I don't think. But because it's him, I've just seen him get it in way too often with ace-queen there. Best part is I can look really tilted now. So when somebody limps and I make it 17 blinds to go, it kind of looks like I'm tilted off my fucking noggin. And right after you take a beat, it's always good to do that. Because you'd be surprised what you get fucking re-raised by. Guys will jam there with king-queen. After limping. Definitely takes me a couple of sessions to get settled in again. Yeah. I mean, that's very common. It's the kind of thing where, though, that after a few dozen times you've taken breaks and come back and you realize you're playing too many hands and then you fucked up or whatever like that, you kind of come back and first you'll overcompensate and you'll play too tightly, and then you'll come back and you'll be like, okay, I have to be aware that I'm excited to play now. So since I'm excited, I should be excited about folding as I am about raising. So it evens everything out. You know what I'm saying? Like, back in the day when you just had to be tight, I would look for fold spots more than raise spots. You know, back in like '05 playing live, it was all about finding good folds. Like, and I just made so much money just not losing where other players lost. And I took pride in my folding. So focusing on that for me after a break is really the thing. And it was so relaxing to play. Because, you know, this can be kind of hectic. We're playing 100 big blind poker just on 8 different tables for just hours, you know. This could feel kind of hectic if you're not fully focused or, you know, you're not high energy or whatever. But at the same time, you know, playing those tournaments, I was only playing 4. So yeah, it's less tables, but there's more to think about per table. I wanted to play, I was initially thinking I would play 6, but once I got 4 going, I was just like, why not? And then just having this nice casual, fully thought out, you know, dynamic game was so fun for me. Really appreciate all these people here, man. This is great. Is this the time to stream? Thursdays at 7 p.m. Pacific time? Seems pretty awesome. This is a small raise. I'm going to 3-bet it. Got the open ender. I'm going to go ahead and bet for value. And I also have the showdown value here. Yeah, just take it down. Are my sound alerts working? I think that worked. You guys heard it in real time, but I'll hear it in 5 minutes. Or 4 minutes. Listening to music. You guys can't hear it. But I don't think that's like, I used to put music on the stream, but then I was like, people like to listen to their own music, you know? A lot of people have me on in the background while they're playing and shit. So that's fun. So figured, fuck it, why bother with the music? Plus it's just a bunch of royalty-free lo-fi, so it's like, meh. Okay. Whoa. Ooh, bless me. I haven't raised one of these suited connectors yet, and 10 jacks, obviously the king of the suited connectors. You got it, man. Chilly in here. I might need the hoodie. I'd cover my fancy new shirt. Ooh, steal it. Just got this shirt a little bit ago from Old Navy. It's like a comic book cover of The Mandalorian. I like it. Hands are dry. I think we can bet here. Super small. Queen's not bad. Player calls. We're going to go for a little bit more value here on the turn. Because he's just most likely on a club draw. If he has a 10, he'll raise right now. Oh, wow. I wonder what he's got. Schmuck. Like, just kill your action, bro. Like, if he calls there, I'm probably betting the river. Unless that club comes off. So all you're doing is pushing off hands that you beat. Like, and I raise preflop. Like, I'm very likely to have the queen there. Very likely. Ugh. It's funny because when that guy jams there, he probably thinks like I didn't have anything. I bet he'd be absolutely shocked to know that I had ace queen. Queen on the turn, all right. Well, okay, sound things are working. I just heard it. Let's go for super thin. I like thin value. Really? What's going to call you, bro? And it's just so easy for him to have two pair there. Okay. Is that my buddy? No, different guy. Ah, no deuce. Okay. Jack's not bad. 8 on the river sucks. He's got ace high. He's never going to fold. So, we'll just let him have it. You got it, bro. You're bluffing with the best hand. Congratulations. Check. Jacques Chirac. Seven good? Ah, rivered. Yeah, I'm definitely getting cold. I'm going to go ahead and bet smally small. $1.40 to call, win 10 plus the pot, $12.40. Yeah, it's close. It's close, but it's fine because it's multi-way. Ooh, look at that 4. Peeled right off the deck. Just right in the window. That was easy. Gee, what do you got? Wow, he actually has outs. I really thought he was just going to show over an overpair. Like, but he actually had 4 outs instead of 2. Ooh, that was a heart pounder. Really? Sometimes this is 2 pair, but I think I have to call. Wow, gut shot. Oh, double gut shot. He had the 4 or the 8. Okay, I get it. It's kind of weird. And I'm not paying that off much. It's only because he can have 1 pairs on the river there that were like gut shots, and now they made a pair. And my 10 beats that. So it's kind of whatever. I don't get into bluff catching with weak ass hands very much. I think I want to get on this other table that looks pretty good to me. So I'm gonna have to ditch one of these. I guess we ditch one of them that has the most money on it, right? Oh, it's not the worst. Player bets. I think we can raise here and find out where we're at. Not like it's a tester bet, but I think I'm just protecting my 7s, not just letting a card come off. Hey, we take it down. I like that move. We talked about that move this morning in the Wake Up With Me stream. It is usually a tournament move, but I like it. A lot of buffering. Unsure if it's on your end. I think it's on your end, bro. I don't see any buffering on mine. You might have to refresh. It should be fixed. I did notice an update through Twitch, so I had to re-sign in. but you should be good. Because I'm not dropping any frames. I have 0.0 frames dropped, which is usually why, if you saw buffering, that's what it would be. Ho, 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 ho. I'm good, baby. Jack is good. I like that. It's so funny, too, because that's one where if the heart came off, I'll bet you he would have bluffed. Yeah, I got 0 frames dropped. Wow, I really appreciate you guys really being here, man. 10 players, or 10 players, why not? 10 viewers, that's awesome. Feel free to sound off, say hi, use your channel points. I got a couple of hello commands. Let me know you're out there, man. Feel free to chat. No pressure. If you don't know, I have the YouTubes, TikTok, Instagram, all the stuff. Exclamation point links, Links, in chat. That'll take you to my link tree. That's everything me. So I guess we're getting off this table to get on the other one. No reason to raise. That's actually a pretty good card for me. I'm going to check, see if he'll bluff. He could definitely have an ace. He doesn't have flushes much because he would usually bet the turn. What'd you have? Do you have anything? Pocket jacks. Wow. I'm surprised he didn't bet the turn, man, with the open ender. God, that 7 would have been awesome, though. Just like he makes the straight and I absolutely crush it. I'm going to take the safe flop here and see what comes. I thought that was a queen for half second. Player did 3-bet. This player has been betting awfully big. Really? Okay. Aces. That sucks. Ugh, it sucks, sucks, sucks. Good luck, good luck. Thank you, my man. It just sucks to, you know, out of the blind from a player who raises so big. Like, I can't fold those. I just absolutely cannot fold them. Especially when it's for less than a full buy-in. It's kind of annoying. I think we can go ahead and bet a third pot. I'm going to check this one. I don't think we get much value by betting. Get called twice. Just plant bets. I'm going to check. I'm probably going to call. He can absolutely have 2 pairs that beat me. He can have 6s. He can also have flushes, so we kind of want him to bet those. Kind of depends what he bets. He's probably going to check, though, right? Let me check. What'd you have? Did you have anything? 10-9. I really thought he would have bet. Queen in the river, I guess, killed my action. I mean, I can't even call this. This is it's a limped pot when I'm in the blind. I can't call. Or it's a min-raise pot when I'm in the blind. The guy goes all in for 34 cents. I can't call. All right. We'll get off this one. I'm going to go ahead and bet here. Get called. Just going to keep betting. Not sure if that bet should have been small or big. the fan off. Getting chilly. Dun, 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 dun. Alrighty. Foldy fold. Dun, 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 dun. Nope. Man, that AC is kicking. Really? Little value. Ah, pipped. Just pipped. What the fuck? I'm the first in the waiting list in this table. I can't get on? Let's see. So far, we've made almost 750 points this month. It's 1,500 to get to Elite. I have to get to 820 about to get the bonus. So I've set a thing of trying to get this number down to, say, 500 points to Elite. That'll get me 1,000 points, which is like $120, $25 bonus, something like that. I forget, but be a nice little bump to the bankroll. But I really only have to get it to, say, 600 points to Elite, and then I'm pretty sure that I qualified for the bonus. But I'm just going to put in a bunch of time over the next, we got 31 days in the month, so I think I can do it in 4 days. I think I can get this number down to 500. 50 points a day isn't hard. Usually average somewhere around 80 when I play, 80 points a day. If I put in multiple sessions. Really only 5 hours, 5 or 6 hours will do that. Folding. Dun, 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 dun. I guess I could load up a couple blast tournaments too, if I needed a break from this. I don't think I do. Fold, fold. Lots of folds. Fold over there, fold over there, fold over there. Lots of folds going on. Yeah, we'll check the ace jack, sure. Jack's not bad. We can raise the suited connector. Ooh, flop a wheel. Let's bet right away. Alright, you bet, I raise. Flop in the wheel. Let's bet bigger. I'm going to check. Sometimes I get blown off the hand here, but I kind of doubt it. This player should be jamming a lot. And I don't think I get called 3 streets. My only real problem is, does this guy have something like 10 jack or queen jack? If he does, then I really am pissed at myself. Damn it. I was really pissed at myself. I could have gotten all that. All right. All right. I honestly thought somebody would bluff. I mean, I felt like because there's 3 players in the pot, somebody should be having the draw that they want to bluff, and he just decided not to bluff it. This guy. I bet if those hands are reversed, I get paid. Like if this guy has the queen jack and this guy has the ace 8 of spades. Because I think more prone to bluff here, more prone to value bet in the other seat. Well, I'm going to check. Alright. Not bad. I'm going to go ahead and bet for value on the turn. Sometimes we're up against a king. Sometimes it's just a flush draw. Sometimes our flush is good versus a king. This is kind of a problem. I'm going to check. I might have to pay off a bet here on the end. Queens? Wow, no 3-bet. You are pathetic, sir. I did have the only spade. How you like that? Go ahead and bet small. Check. There's a jack. I mean, this guy's taking a long time. Usually that's just the draw. So, I'm going to go ahead and bet small again. You can have that, sir. Yeah. It's a bad card. I'm going to check. Just end up having to play for a small pot here with the aces. You know what? I'm going to bet it. Sometimes we get heroed. I don't know how often somebody checks a queen or a 7. Oh, I like it. No showdown. No showdown. Fuck them. Check. Small 3-bet? Okay. 7. Let's bet super small. I'm going to check this one. I'm going to check this one now. Do have the nut blocker, but didn't really feel good about this hand. I'm just going to keep betting. Oh, I actually had it. Wow. I think we can bet small here. We bet small a lot of places. What the fuck was I up against over here? 6-4 and queen 8. Okay. That'll get you a fish tag. Fish doesn't mean like just horrible player. It just means that you've done something that I classify in my hand as that emote. That fish bone. Ta 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 ta. Classic race. Ace 8 versus Ace King, right? Classic? Not really. Whole lot of nothing, man. Keep running into the good hands. It's like build up, build up, build up, take a beat. Build up, build up, build up, take a beat. Not really a beat, just like coolers. But dished out a couple coolers too. It's kind of the way poker goes. Hours of boredom followed by milliseconds of abject terror. I forget who said that originally. I think it was Slim, Amarillo Slim. Don't mind the cutoff raising it. Alright, I'm not even going to fuck with this. This is fine. You can take it. Hey. I think I've raised Jack 10 3 times, and all 3 times I think I stole. I would like a 10 dealer. A red 10 would be beautiful. Oh, I thought it was there. I mean, it's a 5-way pot, man. What am I going to do? I check. I mean, if it checks to me again, I can bet. Bet and a call. It's kind of interesting. because those 7s paired. Glad the button folded. That's kind of what I was worried about. No. Heart on the river is bad. This guy should have a lot of flushes. Really? Did I win? Hey, I won. Interesting. Did I miss a bet? I'm not getting called, but did I miss a bet? That's the question. No. Because I'm not getting called by like 3s or 8s, am I? Right? I was going to bet like 75 on the turn, so maybe I missed some value, but he bet 50. I guess raising would have cost me, probably. I'm just kind of twisting in the wind too much there. I think it's fine. Yeah. Fold. Player calls, ace on the turn. And he leads. This is always hilarious to me. This should always be a draw. Problem is, I don't hold up well against many draws, so I'm just going to let it go. I think I'm going to 3-bet the ace-10. My man likes to flop. Alright. I mean, I just showed down pocket 10s. 5-way pot, I think we check. Could have bet it for sure. Kind of depends. Yeah, this guy's always going to bet pot, right? Do I get it all? I do have backdoor straight draws, too. The question is, do I get it all if I hit? Spectrofax calling is kind of interesting. Yeah, this is a problem. Shouldn't do that. Shouldn't do that, but you just killed your action. It's fine. Could absolutely be a full house. Pocket 5s. Could even be ace-10 where all my hearts aren't live. I probably should have bet it. I probably should have bet it small. Even though it was 5 players, I probably should have c-bet it. Although it's hard to say. This player is a total fish, so I'm going to try to get heads up with him. And if he 3-bets, we know he's actually got a hand. Hey, don't min raise. This isn't a tournament. If you're going to act like it's a tournament, you're going to get raised off your hand like it's a tournament. Just min raise. Just always min raising. Put. Okay. Since we're heads up, I'm going to bet this one a little bit bigger. I mean, it's a half pot bet. Really? All right, show me aces. Ace king, there we go. Hold, please. Nice. I don't know about 4-betting ace king on the button. It's not always the greatest idea. Look at that 6 on the end. Unless I'm up against king queen, I should be good here, right? I think we can bet small and get paid by an ace. Club on the turn's pretty nice. Check. Check. Queen jack, interesting. Check. I like that king 10 won. This guy Vapina has been queen jack. What? He has been making raises that are way too small, so I've 3-bet him like 4 times now. So it's kind of meh. But he keeps folding, so fuck it, why not? Anytime you drag a pot, man. Check. Da da da. You got it, man. Dun, 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 dun. Check. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Not always with the Queen Jack, but sometimes. I like the 10. You got it. You got it, man. Mm-hmm. I think we can bet here. It's a limped pot. I don't mind it. Probably going to go for thin value on the turn again. And see what progresses on the river. He really shouldn't have too many outs. He should have like an ace and a jack. Okay, well, I'm not folding to this. That probably kills action, unless he has a full house, right? I mean, he could have pockets. Well, I don't know what's going on here. What do you have? King, queen? You're a fucking retard. Oh. That fucking king can't come off? That's over-trapping. That's playing dumb. That's playing really dumb. He should have just bet his own value. He would have gotten more out of it. If he just bet the flop and turn for value, he would have gotten more. But the check raise of my small ass fucking bet, it's pretty stupid. I mean, it's not stupid, but it's like silly. What's going on with this table? Can I play this one? Huh. Man, I don't love it. But I don't hate it. What's the... That other one, I've been on the waiting list forever, and it's just not happening, so... I guess... Yeah, I'll take this spot. Why not? Alrighty. Razaroo for you. Foldy, foldy. Is there another table I want to get off of? This one can go. Like... I don't love it. Yeah, I'm going to get off that one. Fuck that table. Okay. Checky, checky. Checky, checky. Ace on the river is kind of bleh. I thought we were chopping a lot. I mean, obviously I'm trying to get him to bluff, but I really thought it was a free bluff because I thought we were chopping. But I guess he doesn't check a queen in position, right? King 10? Whoa. Optimist. Optimist. That's a brutal card. I mean, I'm not folding for a blind, but it's kind of a really bad card. Way to play, bro. Snap calls. Love when they tell you. Love when they tell you. Oh, where's my lobby? There it is. Okay. Okay. That jack's not too bad. I'm going to keep betting small. I mean, I feel like I was ahead the whole way. I don't even think the dude had an ace, honestly. If he did, I can't believe he gave it up that quick. I'm going to fold the jack 10 up front. I think that's fine. Definitely liking this small betting. Seems to be working out pretty much in every situation. I mean, except pre-flop, obviously. Three-way pot. I'm going to check it. Yeah, that 8 sucks. You got it, bro. Not even going to bother. Do. Do I need to bring that camera down? Am I slouching? Damn, what a great card. Go ahead and bet here. Protect my hand. If I had an ace, this is what I would do. So, player calls. I think we just go ahead and bet again. Check this one. Fine. Good for you. Thanks for giving me every opportunity to beat you for fucking $3. Those $3 players. I mean, it's 30 blinds. Like, and those are the guys who always say poker's rigged because they get cracked all the time. It's like because you're not eliciting any pressure whatsoever. I'm going to check this one. And we'll bet the turn. Call. Check the river. He shouldn't have a lot of monsters here. Really? I mean, I'm starting to get to the point where I need to call this guy down. It's kind of getting annoying, but I'm going to fold. This is one I'm going to fold. I'm trying to figure out the equity of checking against him Meaning, is it 100% I'm getting bet against? I mean, if it is, then I guess the move is to just start trapping everything. Which I kind of think is what it is. Like, there's some players, when you just check to them, they just automatically bet. So, I think... Yeah. Okay. Meh. Really? I mean, this player re-raising should always be a big... Yeah, it should always be aces. I was going to say, this is the dumbest player on the table. Look at this. I would have fucking nailed it. Ah, I could have crushed them both. It's the one thing the guy does correctly is re-raise the aces. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Bet the ace.
I wanted something sweet.
Folding. Folding. I mean... Ugh, that 8 is trash. Alright. That's kind of an annoying card. Yeah, I knew it was the queen or nothing. It was never a flush. So, I think we want to try for some value here. Sometimes we're just up against a pair like jacks or something, but I think it's okay. It's kind of close. So he min raises. I'm absolutely calling. Heart on the river is not bad because we have the ace of hearts. I mean, if he has aces, kings, queens, he should just get it in. He's just getting it in. That's poop. I mean, he just calls me on the flop, though. Sometimes he has, like, king 10 of spades. I think because it's so cheap, I'm going to call. Aces. Motherfucker. It's so annoying. Like, to just... just the over-trapping amount. Ugh. But I only have to be right there, like, 15% of the time. That's just kind of annoying, though. It's fine. I think I flopped a set. Yeah. Check fold. That sucks. Bet small there. I mean... Nice play, bro. Stupid bets. Those aces are kind of meh. I mean, it's just... The min-raise turn is the thing. Because, like, that's the dumbest move. Because, like, you just allow somebody to do that. And then the fucking perfect card comes off. And it's just like... That's annoying. That's annoying. It's a pretty good flop. It's a pretty good turn. I don't know what you call on that flop that you bet that you fold that turn. Unless you just think I'm just always just wildly full of shit, right? Check. Fold. Man, this table's got like nothing going on. Check, check, check. Do, 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 do. Ta-da. Haven't raised one of these suited connectors in a while. Took a long time. I'm going to check. He might have like a gut shot or something. Pick up the flush draw. I don't mind keeping the pot small. I river the flush. I'll bet half pot. What did he have? Ace 10. That's hilarious. What the fuck took you so long? He had to figure out how to play the hand the worst possible way. So take a really long time. Just call the flop. And then check the turn. Make sure the draw comes off. And then pay off on the river. He had to make sure he got every single action of that hand wrong. So that was fun. Thanks, bro. Appreciate that. Oh, that's a 3-ball. Can you bet big for once? Oh. I mean, this player only has fucking 37 blinds. He bets the pot. I'm gonna raise. He's either got nothing or he wants to get it in. Nah, he's got nothing. I just can't call there. That's the problem. I mean, I probably could, but I don't think I'm gonna get anything from behind. Like, and it's a full pot bet, which is super weak. What are you doing? Nope. I'm gonna let the ace queen go. Wow, what a well-timed bet. I raise. I just wanted to bet it big and quick. Might have the best hand here. Jack on the river, I'm betting again. Fuck it. Yep, take the pot down. Thank you. Do 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 do. Just kind of sitting here waiting for something to happen. It's kind of the opposite flop I want. So player bets small, donk leading. Kind of sucks if this guy decides to make a move and raise, but I'm just going to go ahead and raise. Should be a lot of draws. I mean, it's not the greatest when they jam, but it's not the worst. I'll just take it. Dun, 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 dun. What's taking so long? You should have a pretty easy decision. Take longer. You know you're not calling. Probably had a 9, honestly. No, I think a 9 should call, but people don't know that. This is not the player to bluff. I have the board. I have the board. You win. There's a very good chance I get him to fold by betting there, but in all honesty, that's not the player I want to bluff. I'm trying to show down against him. All right. It's very tempting, but no. Gut shot this. Ooh, that 10's not bad. I mean, he can have a 9, but I think it's rare. Should have like an 8 or something. Kings? Wow. I think we just bet small here. Fold this one. Wow, my man had kings. Woof. That's why you don't play the trap, bro. And get your kings cracked by 10-6 stupids. So standard opening 5x is kind of interesting from grind. Like, I see this player sometimes, not a lot. He's one of those guys that wouldn't surprise me if he was playing on his phone while at a poker table live, because opening 5x is kind of standard at the low limits in Vegas. It's a pretty good flop. It's one of those ones where we can get called flop and check turn and bet call and call on river. Bet and get called on river. Super small. I'm just going to keep checking here. Maybe I should have bet it. I mean, I'm kind of experimenting. I mean, super small bet. We'll make the check raise. Why not? I don't think there was any money to be made. Like, he's not going to bet the river. Even if another heart comes off, he's not going to bet the river. What the fuck is this? 28 cents to $20. Effective 12. That 9's not bad. Might win. I don't think I face any bluffs here. So I'm saying this is not the player I want to bluff. I just want to let him do dumb shit with one pair. I think we can raise every ace against this player. Timing's a thing. Yeah. Potty yada 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 yada. No. It's not bad. Just looks like I'm protecting an ace. I feel like I've had pocket threes like 6 times tonight. I did flop a set with him earlier. Go ahead and bet it. I think if he has a flush draw, he checks back quite a bit. Okay. I think we get a little value out of a jack here. Oh, look at that 2 pair. That's perfect. This was a limped pot and I got 2 pair. I mean, it's going to play like a set, so I might not get it all, but the king on the turn's not great. That full pot bet, or that 2/3 pot bet is okay. He can have some ace-8s and some pocket 8s, but I don't think we're going to get raised on the river if he checks and we bet. Pocket 8s. Yeah, that's fine. Proud to not lose more. It's not bad when you flop the ideal situation and lose the minimum. I bet that up pretty big. Pot that. This is just an equity smash. Get called. Hopefully we only have the only spade draw. King of the turn's pretty nice. I'm going to bet a little smaller than normal because I obviously have showdown value now. Yeah. He was just floating. Get called twice. It's not the worst board. We'll just bet a little better than half pot. About 55%-ish. I mean, what do you want? What do you want? Got it, bro. I'm not even going to fight with you. I'm not even going to fight with you. Yeah, I know. I'd have to bet turn and river. And even then, sometimes I'm up against like pocket 10s, plays the same way. And I don't think the pocket 10s folds the river even facing 2 bets after a check flop. Only because this is going to go 3 ways a lot. Ugh. Come on. I don't think I want to fold. It's very hard for him to have an 8. I think it's kind of suicide-y to bet for him. I'm going to bet the river. Thank you. That big bet does not mean strength. That big bet usually means weakness. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate you. You're my friend. You're my buddy. You're my confidant. Thank you for being a friend. I mean, if you threw a party and invited everyone you knew, you'd see the biggest gift was from me. And the card attached would say thank you for being a friend. Because you're just such a good guy. I appreciate you. Oh, we're going to go ahead and bet. Small. Let's raise the river, or raise the button. King on the turn's really bad. I'm going to check and probably call rivers. I mean, he's under the gun. He can have a lot of king queens. He can also have that, though. The suited ace ball. Full check. This is my biggest problem is grind. Well, there you go. You got it. So my biggest problem, and he just hurls his money into the pot. It's like, okay, bro, congrats, your pair is good. Never even calling with top pair there. It's so funny. I'll let that go. Blocker bet. I don't think I want the straight here. Look at that fucking river heart. That sucks. I check. What a fucking retard. Why would you just throw money away? That's hilarious. What's up, Lucas? How you doing, my man? Challenge is $100 to 1,000, and then we're gonna go 1,000 to 10,000. It's going okay. Honestly, I've been kind of stuck in limbo here for the past few days. I don't know about this one. I'm gonna fold. I've just been kind of churning butter at 400, which is kind of annoying. It called twice. I'm gonna check. But it's going okay. I guess technically it's 40 to 1,000 because I started with 40 in the account and ran it up playing blast tournaments. A little sit and goes. But Appreciate you coming out, though, man. Like you being here. Thanks for the follows. What do you think is the best site to play on micro stakes? Honestly, ACR is probably the most accessible. Where are you located? Yeah, if you can't get on WSOP, Europe and Croatia. Oh, yeah. Yeah, in Croatia, I would say ACR. Stars is good too, though. But ACR. Use my link to sign up. You get $10 US. Ugh. Fucker. I'm going to take a little break. Just because I'm kind of losing focus. The link is on my front page. I don't chill for ACR, but I do get a little bit of bonus when you sign up through my link. So use the code FLIPCASH, and you can go right to my About page if you're watching this on my front page. Scroll down, you'll see a picture of Lando Calrissian playing Sabak in the Solo movie, the Star Wars movie Solo. And just click on his picture. It'll take you right to a sign-up link. You make a deposit, you get a match bonus using my code. I believe it's up to $100, so you can put in like 50 or whatever. I was playing on WinMax, but since I'm going to move up in stakes soon, I need to transfer to another site since nobody plays 5NL Zoom. Yeah. Yeah, 5NL Zoom is kind of... You can find 10NL. I mean, ACR has 10NL Zoom. I think ACR goes from 10 to 25. I think, or either goes from 10 to 25 or 10 to 50. I think it's 10 to 25. I like Zoom. Zoom's a lot of fun. On there, they call that. What is the opinion on Zoom versus regular tables? Zoom is beatable, especially at the micro stakes. Zoom is very beatable in micro stakes. Zoom is beatable at micro stakes. The only thing to remember is that since it's usually 6 max, I mean, if you're playing on stars, then you have 9 max Zoom, but typically most Zoom is 6 max, so you're going to end up playing against players who are playing far too aggressive and far too tightly. So I think in position, you're going to get, you want to be 3-betting a bunch with your good hands and some of your suited connectors, and just to like really stack people. But in any kind of micro format, the name of the game is just making hands. Like, you can make some like reasonable bluffs that, like, I didn't hit any big hands tonight, right? And I played like 800 hands in like 2.5 hours. Actually, it's like 900. And I didn't really make any big hands. I got it in, like, I won one true double up with aces versus kings. But other than that, it was just kind of like meh. I got cracked twice with set versus set over set and 2 pair versus a set, which is a downswing of 2 buy-ins. But at the same time, those little steals kept me right where I started. So after those 900 hands, even though nothing really big happened, I'm at $5 less than I started the day, which is good. 900 hands. If you lose 50 blinds in a situation where not much happens, that's perfectly fine. When you make hands, you're going to make a shitload of money if you can maintain that break-even level even when you're not making hands. So for me, that's the biggest thing. is that in 50 and L and below, you're really just trying to make big hands and make big money. 50 and L, you can pull off a lot more bluffs, but you're not going to be able to bluff as effectively like triple barrel in blitz because people are just going to have far too much equity, and people can just fold and just go zoom 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 right to the next table. Some people just do that and only play the good hands. Like they don't give a fuck about position, they don't give a fuck about anything else. They just see jacks plus and then they just go from there. So it kind of depends the pool you're playing against. I don't know much about PokerStars because I haven't been able to play on there since I lived in Canada a few years back. But as far as blitz goes on ACR, it is 6 max, so it's very similar to that. You do see a lot of 3-betting. There's a lot of, I believe, Jedi Mind Trick number 11 deals with getting 3-bet pre-flop and then, power bombing against people post-flop. So it's a good little educational thing. You'll see a lot of people just reflexively 3-betting, which if you can recognize the timing on that, you're going to crush. Because you'll see people just re-raising half pot and you'll be like, oh, okay. And then you'll be able to 4-bet and just steal. Because people just kind of over-raise the button in the cut and the small blind. When you're in the cutoff, you're probably at 6 max, blitz, or zoom, whatever you call it. You're probably the most vulnerable to getting 3-bet when you open from the cutoff because the button and the small blind will 3-bet way too often. And knowing that, you can upgrade your hands and 4-bet more or call and then take it away. I'm going to go ahead and host out one of my favorite streamers. I'm going to take a break. I'll be back in a little while. And you guys have a great night. Stick around for the host. It's a really great streamer, very entertaining. Not poker, but fun. And we should all have balance in our lives. I'll see you guys in a few hours probably and play some more cash. Have a great night.